Infinite Creator, let's talk about desires, not attracting them, becoming aware of them. Every desire you chase is already contained within the infinite now. It's like the oak already contained within the acorn. You don't need to chase it. You're being invited to float in the current of it. The same current of life that supports you, whether you forget that every day or not. It's the same current of life that supports your wish, your desire. Because your desire is only the dream of consciousness wishing to come into form through you. It's a gift, not a problem to be solved. It's not something that materializes out of thin air. It has always been here. It's not about attracting it. It's about nurturing the conditions in which it already exists in the stillness of presence. Surrendering to presence is really misunderstood. It's not giving up. And it's because there's a misinterpretation of what presence is. Presence is not the absence of movement. It's the absence of resistance. The collapsed state of oneness, which is presence, where all potentials, possibilities, time, space, and causes exist. That's in the now, the infinite, eternal now. It is oneness. Learn to float with this stillness, this pristine presence, this oneness, and you are at one with what you thought you had to chase, to force, to manipulate, or believed you had to attract. I'm going to tell you a little story that illustrates this best for me, and maybe it will for you too. When I was a little girl, my father taught me how to swim. We had a large outdoor community pool in a park not far from where I lived. And we'd go there a lot when I was a kid. And while the other older kids were thrashing around, making noise, jumping, diving, and yelling, one day, my dad decided to teach me how to swim. My father gently turned me onto my back, lightly put his hands under my back and my legs, and he said, "Just float. Don't worry or think about anything else. Tune out the noise from the other kids, look up at the trees. See how they're swaying in the breeze. You see that? Relax. Now just let the water support you. When you relax, it will just carry you, and you'll float. Breathe and just float." And that's what I did. And it felt like conquering something. Fear, maybe, sure. But mostly the part of me that thought I could thrash around and grab at the water as if it would hold me up. And we do that. We do that every day with the synchronistic flow of life that's already flowing. The current is already moving. Everything is already in circulation. We do that every day. We thrash about. We try to grab onto the synchronistic flow of life when we're trying to attract our dreams and desires. But if you are already one with all that is, what is there to attract? What is there to clutch or grasp at or cling to or grab onto? That implies separation. That implies that you and your desire are two differently, distinctively separate things. You create, instead, the space of stillness in order to place your awareness on what is already here, already available. If you want to play a fun game, go back through all the law of attraction videos, go through some of your favorites, and every time you hear the word attract, swap that out for the word awareness instead. And you'll be closer to the truth of how manifestation actually works. So in occupying presence in this way, where you create the space to be aware in the stillness, you'll realize that this act of surrender will lead you to outcomes that far exceed the feeble plans and strategies formed by your ego. All those ways and means, the how, the linear process for you to get from here to there, all of that falls apart when you embody presence. All of that collapses back into now when you embody stillness. In embodying presence, you return all fragmented parts of yourself that are still clutching and clinging and grasping. Collapse it all back into your center. You feel grounded. You feel open. Energetically, you're primed to allow what's already trying to reach you. Start chasing again, and you're right back to thrashing at life, like grabbing onto water and hoping it stabilizes you. All it will do is slip through your fingers. Same with the flow of life. When you're thrashing and chasing again, all you're doing is interfering with an intelligence far vaster in scope and possibility than the ego that's constantly misreading and misinterpreting this intelligence. And it's causing delays and disappointments in the process. It's not the universe holding up the works. It's you, when you don't trust. Return to presence once again and enter this intelligent flow. Everything you want is already in progress. Stop standing in the way of it. With desperation, the need to prove worthiness, the insecurity that I'm not safe having this, I can't keep it, it's not really for me. All of that is a mismatched broadcast. All of that is static. All of that are hurdles, obstacles, delays, not caused by the universe, caused by you. Go back into stillness, return to presence once again. It all collapses back into infinite possibility. Back into the pristine state of oneness. All you have to do is be present and open enough to place your awareness on it. And here you're available, open, available to receive love, inspiration, renewed creativity, prosperity, peace. Step out of this alignment again, and you're creating unnecessary delays, calling it failure or loss. Step back in to this grace of synchronistic flow, and you'll step into the field where you dissolve every identity, every belief, every energetic pattern that was built inside the architecture of limitation, constructed by the ego. When you are in that synchronistic flow of life and you trust this intelligence, you reconstruct yourself as the creator of your preferred experience of reality, not the reactor to the one that you don't like. This is what I share in Liberation. Liberate Program is my conscious creation codex, and it offers you something that is not available in manifesting programs, in law of attraction programs. It is a living codex. It's a quantum blueprint for becoming the cause of your reality, for being at primary cause for your experience of reality. It's like being initiated into the inner technology of the new human, the quantum you. These are the frequency mechanics behind wealth that flows as naturally as breath. It's the quantum identity shift that collapses timelines, dissolves stagnation. It's the mirror principle that illustrates when you are devoted and dedicated to a state of being, the mirror of reality can only and ever reveal the external experience of that. It's literally you reflected back at yourself. It's a somatic recalibration. where the nervous system is no longer working off of an old reality that it feels it must obey. It now becomes compatible with the life you desire. You don't learn how to manifest in here. You're not attracting anything. That is spiritual kindergarten. This is an invaluable incubator for training your awareness to see what already is available in abundant supply when you remember who you truly are. Conscious Creation Codex, Liberate Program is for the visionary men and women who know that they're done performing an old self, and they're ready to activate in full presence the self that was never bound to linearity, to cause and effect in the first place. The quantum you is not bound by time, space, distance, linearity, cause and effect. That's the you that still needs to chase or force or fragment. In here, it is accessing, placing awareness on, and fully embodying pure, sovereign, self-generated creation. That's where the game of life pivots forever. And this is my invitation to you. If you like this content, let me know. If this lights you up, resonates, if it sparks a memory, an inspiring thought within you, let me know. Throw a comment down below. And if you'd be so kind, subscribe to this channel. It helps me, but it helps the algorithm to have this information find and land as wisdom for the people who are asking for it. If you want to check out Liberate Program, you should know that the price increases and it'll never be available at this investment price again on November 23rd, 2025. I'd love to see you in there. Check out the description of the course in the description of this video, and I can't wait to share more with you. Bye for now.